Over the last couple of days, I've had a lot of confusion in my comments about how to unlock specific skins for hunters in Star Wars Hunters, because there are already hundreds of cosmetics in this game to be able to unlock, quite a few ways to go about doing it, but then also a lot of skins just not being particularly clear. So in today's video, I wanted to hopefully try and clear some of those things up for you by showing my locker and just talking a little bit about that. But before I do get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on to never miss a piece of Star Wars Hunters content. So the kind of skins in question are this Imperial Inquisitor, for example, with Amara Vex. This is a skin that most of you guys probably may not have even seen before, or you might have seen it in passing. Maybe I've been using it, maybe you've seen other people use it before, and you might be wondering how on earth do you actually go about acquiring this skin. Now this one in particular was in the Arena Pass, the final one before the launch of the game, so it ran from pretty much the end of March until the end of May, and it was pretty much one of the first tiers that you actually unlocked as well. So that is how I unlocked it personally, and how a few other people would have unlocked it as well. But any of you guys who started playing this game at launch, you will not be able to unlock this at the moment. Now, it is very important to realize that it's not locked behind soft launch or anything like that. Everything that I was able to unlock in the soft launch, you guys will be able to unlock simply through patience, because either they'll come back in a new Arena Pass or they'll come into the in-game store, possibly as an event, but I think the first two are more likely. This Duloc Warfare skin for Amara is another perfect example of this as well. This was a skin that was in the Arena Pass that launched last September, which is when Char released into the game, and since its release in that battle pass, it's never come back into the in-game item shop or anything like that. So now that the game has launched, I think we probably could see it in the in-game store, or it will come into a future Arena Pass. Unfortunately, it really is just a case of waiting. And a fairly decent example of all this stuff is, first of all, this Endor Fortification skin. This was actually a skin that was originally in the in-game item shop following the March 26th update this year. So a lot of people actually bought this skin via crystals in the store, but now it's unlockable via the Arena Pass for everyone to be able to unlock. Another really good example is this Incinerator Trooper skin for Sentinel. This first came into the game via, I think, the very first Arena Pass in the soft launch, which was about 2 years ago now, or just over 2 years ago. And since that time, it may very well have come into the items shop for a lot of people, but because I already own it, I probably wouldn't have seen it unless it was in a bundle, which I don't believe it was. But regardless of that, this was originally an Arena Pass skin for the soft launch, which loads of people would then have been concerned about not being able to get at full launch. But here we are already in the very first season of the game's proper launch, and you literally get this skin at tier 10 of the Arena Pass. So this will very much be the case for a bunch of other skins over the next few years. Some of the skins might genuinely take that long to release again in Arena Passes, but equally they could come into the item shop. This Desert Bundle skin as well for Amara Vex is another really good example. So in this bundle, I already have this skin, and I'm pretty sure I unlocked this skin either from an Arena Pass or an event, but I'm not honestly too sure. I don't feel like I bought it, but I have genuinely owned it for a long time. But given I don't own the gun, perhaps I did, or it was an event, I really can't remember now, but I already owned this skin from, I think, at least a year ago, maybe longer, and it's already in the item shop again for all of you to be able to purchase. And then this Mud Trooper skin for Sentinel has been in the game for a very long time as well. It's been in the item shop a lot during soft launch, and here it is again in the item shop. And then finally, this skin for Zaina, again, I think was in the Arena Pass a while ago. Again, or it was an event. I know for a fact I didn't buy this skin, and here it is in a bundle already for you guys to be able to purchase if you want. So there really is no cause for concern in terms of missing out on content. I've seen people say they've uninstalled the game already because of it, but that genuinely doesn't need to happen. If you are annoyed, then I understand, because you want to get these awesome skins as soon as possible, but you will just have to wait. Already here, 2 weeks into launch, we've already got old skins appearing in the item shop. We've got old skins appearing in the Arena Pass already, so that will just continue. There are hundreds of skins in this game, and the item shop will genuinely rotate around probably quite often. You can see the timers on here anyway. There's a ton of awesome skins coming out in 4 days release, which means a ton more will come into it. So you really do not need to worry about missing out on content, because it will all circulate around in time. Just be patient. But that is pretty much everything I had to go over. I think hopefully this has cleared up a lot of people's confusion, because I have genuinely had quite a lot of questions about it, so I thought I'd make this video on it today. That is it from me today though. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.